Mm-mm. Bum, bum, bum. Go. That's streaming. Okay. Try this. We're gonna see if how many monitors I can run on my PC here before it explodes. Try. Okay. I think it's running so far. Okay. That's good. Good signs. Good signs all around. Nothing's died yet. What's up, Slimy? Is your question first?
I think so, because
Okay.
the last question was the one. Oh, never mind. It's not first.
He's like, oh no, it's not first. It's probably
first.
close to first. It's probably close to first, right?
The other one was a few days ago.
Oh, no. Yeah, it has to be something from today. I mean, like, people can post stuff from the other day, but, you know, prefer to have it from today. Nice. Bonjour, Teacup. What's up? Happy Friday. I think your desk comes in on Monday. I haven't gotten a tracking number yet. That's weird. Usually Amazon would, like, tell me a tracking number by now. I don't know why they haven't told me. Yeah, we're also we're streaming on TikTok now. So I'm trying it out. Because we hit 10,000 followers. Like, thank you everyone on TikTok that ended up following us enough to get to that point. We can now stream live on TikTok, which is dope. So for those of you that don't know what this is, or if you found me through my tutorial videos and whatnot, I host a stream 3 times a week where you can ask any math or science question you have, like with your homework or whatnot, and we'll go over it. We'll do it here on the stream. So it's like, you know, you get a free math science tutor, me, you know?
That's dope.
Pretty dope. I'm curious, for anyone who's in the TikTok, does the stream look okay? I'm curious about the upload. I'm like, I know I've got to be stressing my bandwidth because I'm streaming on Discord, streaming on Twitch, and now I'm also streaming on this. Hi, Gold, I'm on TikTok, dude. Yeah. What's up, dude? It works? Like, not bad? I need to, like, move the screen, though. The thing is, like, in the wrong place. They have their own, like, built-in platform. It's kind of like when Twitch had Twitch Studio. They have their own thing called TikTok Studio, which I think is pretty cool, honestly. I'm a fan of it so far. It's pretty simple to work with. I wish they would have OBS integration, but then I don't know how to multi-stream on OBS without using some, like, paid thing. Like, I don't really want to. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, sick. Dope.
That's dope.
Thank you, Shifter. Thank you. I wonder if there's a way to get like Nightbot on this too, to say things, you know, like I have in the Twitch that like tells people like what the hell this stream even is. Yes, thanks for checking, Shifter. You the bomb, dude. Shifter, you played any Warzone lately? We're gonna do Roblox today. Look fine. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it.
What game in Roblox?
Oh, you guys get to pick. What game do you guys want to play? We've played Doors a lot, so I prefer to try something new. We could do Blox Fruit. I like Blox Fruit.
Yeah.
Blox Fruit's a fun game.
Yeah.
You've been playing with your friend a lot, Shifter? That's cool. What have you been playing? All right, let's get started with some questions here. So Slimy, we'll do your question. All right. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education, the stream that helps you out with your math homework, science homework, life homework, all the stuff. We got you. Got you here. Let me turn the lights on. It's a little bright. Warzone 2 and Overwatch 2 and also VR. I have a VR headset, but like I don't know. I haven't played it in like months. I don't know. What are you playing, Shifter, on VR? What do you play on VR? Overwatch 2 I heard is cool. I've played a little bit of that. Pretty fun one. Okay. Let's see. I wonder how much the Riplot wants to come up. See, yeah, come up to the stage. Come up, dude. What's going on, Rip?
Good.
Good? You, let me think. Where is...
Hi.
Yes, Slimy. I got you, dude. I got you. Where is it? All right. Here's your first question. Okay. Ooh, are we gonna... This is order of operations. Uh-oh. Here we go. I wonder if... does Twitch Live have, like, some sort of channel points thing? That'd be pretty cool if they had that. We'll see how they do with stuff.
Right now. Let me check.
You can always check. Yeah, you can check on the Discord if you want. Here, Slimy, let's try to do this one. All right, so they're saying, what is the value of this expression below, right? Okay. Do you know how to do this one, Slime?
No.
No?
What
Okay.
What do you think I sent in the help?
Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. You should always like send like, you know, questions that you have about, you know, your homework. Okay. So this has a bunch of different, what we say, operations happening, right? We got addition, we got subtraction, we got some exponents going on, we got some parentheses. You know, this looks like a lot. But there's a rule to like what thing we do first. I think we've gone over this before. Do you know what it is? Do you know what the rules? PEMDAS. Yes. Okay. Right. PEMDAS. Okay. Awesome. Dope. All right. So the first thing we got to do is what? Parentheses.
Nice.
Yes, we're gonna do the parentheses. So it's actually interesting. Do you see how there's kind of like two different sets of parentheses here, right? We have these like curly parentheses, and then we have these like these brackets, right?
Yeah.
These are called these are technically like they look different, and whatnot, but they behave the same. A bracket is just like a parentheses so that you can kind of see that there's two of them. Otherwise, like it gets kind of hard to see if you have like a parentheses and another parentheses. So they just make the parentheses into a bracket so it looks a little different, but it behaves the same as a parentheses. Shifter says realistic hood or something. Oh, okay, yeah, Shifter, yeah, suggest the games. We'll play them. I'm down to try new things. Okay, so what's inside the parentheses?
So I think inside parentheses equals 54.
Okay.
I have my calculator.
Well, don't do it in your calculator. I want you got to do it by hand.
I don't have
You
a
know.
calculator.
You don't have a calculator. Okay. Well, here, what did you do first? So parentheses, right, would be here.
4 times 4.
4 times 4. Well, so what happens is we have a parentheses, but then we have, even within there, we have another set of parentheses, right? So we have to go to the innermost set of parentheses, okay?
Okay,
So now
16
once...
plus 16 plus 1 equals 17.
Good, that's
times
17.
54.
Is that... I don't think it's 54.
Times-
But okay. Exponent first, yes. Then add 17. Then multiply. 3 times 17 is not 54.
There's 51.
51.
Nice.
Yes, this is 51, okay? So then you have this. 251, right? Minus 2 cubed. Okay, what do you do next?
2 times 51.
Good. Which is what?
102.
102. Well, so technically you're supposed to do this first. Well, I guess these are parentheses. Like, No, but it's not within the parentheses. Technically, you're supposed to do this first. It doesn't matter in this case, but you're right. This is going to be 102. This is going to be 2 to the third. What is 2 to the third?
1 second.
1 second, he says.
8.
Go. 8. Good. All right, so that's 8. So then we do 102 minus 8, and what's that?
94.
Good job, dude. Nice.
Sorry to interrupt, but
What's up, Nick? What's up?
the difference between brackets and parentheses is that brackets come first, then you do.
Do they?
parentheses. Yeah.
Okay. But, okay, so...
So Dr. Gold lied to me.
No. Wait,
Oh
is-
no!
is this what you're saying? Like...
Brackets are supposed to be outside of the parentheses because they're the more how do you say this, more important or something?
more priority or whatnot. I don't know. Someone
Yeah,
check me on that. Is that real? Is that real? Is that really a difference?
Well, that's how my school taught it. So
To me, like you always just want to do the innermost. Like, do you see how these are kind of like nested, right? You have this and then you have this. You always do the most innermost nested parentheses.
yeah.
When you get into like upper level math classes and whatnot, they're just going to do a bunch of parentheses. They're not going to do the brackets. They're going to
I
assume.
think it's the bottom one. The bottom one. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
That
makes
I'm
sense.
not 100% sure. I'm already getting confused.
Riplaw says, "Bruh, Slimy, we did this in class." Yeah, he says, "I did not pay attention."
Bro,
Alright.
ratted him out.
All right, good job. It's all right. You know, the good thing is, like, you ask a question, you know, maybe it helps someone else who doesn't know what it is. You know, good job, Slimes. You guys are the same. Yeah, pay attention to your classes. Like, please pay attention to your classes. What's up, Nick? Where do you work again? You work at your family's store or something, or restaurant? What is it?
No, I work at a warehouse.
Yeah, a warehouse. That's dope. What type of warehouse is it?
It's just a regular warehouse where like the boss buys whatever.
The boss buys
sells,
whatever?
That's what he says.
What, like drugs?
Whatever sells, and he just
like bombs? Like, what do you mean? Whatever he buys and sells. Excuse me?
Wait, I should like how do you say that? Whatever. Let me clear that out.
Let me clear that out, dude. Yeah, let's
Not
clear it.
drugs.
Not drugs.
Phones, devices, whatever, computers.
Oh, okay.
Like right now.
Does he sell them on?
yeah,
Does he
right
sell
now,
them on Amazon? Sell them on Amazon?
Not Amazon. eBay.
Okay. eBay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I
like
know.
right
That's called
now,
like fulfillment type stuff.
Right now, he got like a lot of PCs and monitors,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all ass.
So he has to go through and see like which ones are broken and like which ones still work.
No, he doesn't have to go through them.
Oh, he just sells them. Oh, you do, right? Oh dear. that's why they pay you the big bucks.
Bro, my back hurts. I'm old.
You're not old, dog. Dude, you're far from old.
Back hurts so bad.
You're not old, dude.
No.
I'm old, dude. I'm the one.
Not old, but
I've hit the
I can't fucking
33.
walk no more.
You know, dude, we gotta help you with your walking, dude. We gotta do it.
Yeah.
Sam's like, I should start on this AP US history packet that they assigned to me on Valentine's Day. I'm like, what, dog? Like 2 months ago, bro? No. What?
Oh, no.
2 months? 2 months ago?
Oh, no.
All right, here. Let's do the next question. Riplaw, what's up, dude? You want to do your question now?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right. Here's a cool diagram. Okay. So they're telling you that this whole angle. Do you know how to label this whole angle, by the way? Do you know how to label this one that's 67 degrees? It's a good thing to know how to do.
Like BCF.
It's close. It's like that, right? But the 67, right? That refers to this whole angle, right? This big thing here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put like an. So what is that gonna be? It's not BCF.
BAF.
Good. Yes, this is BAF. BAF. Okay. Yeah. And sometimes what they'll say, like, to say, like, what the measure of that is, they'll put an M here. They'll say M of BAF is equal to 67 degrees. Okay. And then they'll say,
I think I know how to do this one.
okay, show me how you do it. What is it?
23 with a circle on the top.
That's called degrees. Yeah, the circle is degrees.
23, and on the 5 there's a degree, so we're like 23 minus 5.
Close. Okay, so here's what they're saying. They're saying that this angle right here, Riplaw, right? That one is 23 degrees, okay? And then they're telling you that this one right here is 7x minus 5 degrees. This is like the units. You know, like when we have like inches and like meters and stuff and whatnot? That's how this works. So,
Okay.
do you see how the red angle, let's see, plus the green angle, what is that going to give you? That's going to be a big angle. What's that big angle going to be? Let's say like this is this one. Do you see here, Rip? Do you see how this angle plus this angle gets me the whole angle?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. All right, cool. Now what we do is we kind of do like an algebra thing here, right? Because what was the angle for the red one? What was the angle of that?
23.
Good, 23. 23 degrees, good. Okay. And then I'm going to say plus, right? The green angle. What's the green angle?
Is parentheses 7x minus 5 degrees.
Nice.
Good, yeah. So you're going to do this 7x minus 5 degrees. I know the parentheses kind of like weirds you out a little bit, right? This is just saying that whatever this value is, all of that is degrees. That's all they're saying.
Okay.
Okay. And then we know this is equal to, right, the blue angle, which, how much is the blue angle?
67.
Nice, dude. Yeah, so this is 67 degrees, okay? Do you see how this is like an equation that we could maybe use to kind of solve for x, right? So, you can simplify this, right? How can I simplify this?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, it's just like algebra, right? I know like the degrees probably scares you and whatnot. So if that's like kind of like messing you up, like just get rid of it for now. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of the degrees. Just get rid of it. And then at the end, know that your answer will be in degrees, right? Because you're dealing with degrees. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have 23 plus parentheses 7x minus 5 is equal to 67. Do you know how to make this simpler and whatnot? You have to like, it's called combining like terms, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the like terms here?
The like terms.
Yeah. So like terms would mean like anything that's like a number and just a number, those are like terms. Anything that just has x in it, those are also like terms, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is actually a good lesson here. This is really quick little mini lesson here. Let's say, for instance, I have 3x squared plus 2x minus 5x squared plus 7x. Do you know how I would simplify this?
You just like add them all because all of them have x.
Okay, but
And you just do it.
some of them have x, some of them have x squared, okay? So when we say like terms, okay, like terms, this one and this one are like terms because they both have an x squared next to them.
Yeah.
Okay? But they're not the same as these. This one and this one are different like terms, okay? Because they only have an x in front of them. Mm-hmm. Okay. So do you see how I would combine this one and this one? How would I combine 3x squared and minus 5x squared?
Like multiply.
No. So this is going to be 3x squared minus 5x squared. Think of the x squared also, you know, I sometimes like, if this also like weirds you out, be like, say this was like apples. If you have 3 apples minus 5 apples, how many apples do you have?
2 apples.
-2. -2. Yeah, well, I know you can't really have -2, right? So that's a bad example for me to say apples because you can't have negative apples. But it's just like what 3 minus 5 is, right? 3 minus 5 is -2, okay? So
Okay.
3x squared minus 5x squared is -2x squared. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense? I mean, like, if it doesn't make sense, tell me, and like, I'll find a way for it to make sense for you. You know, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, the apple thing caught me a little off guard, but okay.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because sometimes people see the x squared and they get confused because they see things with numbers and whatnot. I'm like, just pretend it's a thing. You have 3 of something minus 5 of something. That's -2 of something. Yeah.
Okay.
So how are we gonna combine, for instance, this 2x and the 7x?
We add.
We add. Good. See how this is 2x plus 7x? Okay.
Yeah.
What's that gonna get you?
Like 9x.
Yes, good, dude. So then your final expression, like once we've like simplified these with the like terms, it's just this -2x squared plus this plus 9x. That would be how you simplify this.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So let's try to do that here, okay? So here we have 2 different sets of like different like terms, okay? We have things that have an x in front of it and we have things that don't have an x in front of it. Okay?
Okay.
What things don't have an x in front of them?
23 and 5.
Good. 23 minus 5. Okay?
That's 18.
Good. Yes. So I'm gonna do these first. So this is 23 minus 5. That's gonna give me 18. And then we still have the, what is it? The plus 7x, right? And we still have equals to 67. Okay?
Okay.
Do you see how this is like one of the answer choices they say for solving for x? Which one is it?
Yes. 7x plus 18 equals
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's this one. Yeah. You can always switch the orders of things adding to each other. That's totally fine. You can always switch that. That's totally okay.
Okay.
Okay? Cool? All right. All right. Next thing we're going to do, right, is we want to solve for x. Do you know how to solve for x here?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What's up, Ishy Fishy? Ishy is Riplaw, not Riplaw, Ishy is Rip Ace, I guess, right? I gotta ask you guys, what's all the rip stuff from? Where does that come from?
Blox fruit?
Oh, from Blox Fruit. It's rip. That's like a thing.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Oh, and they also say it's an anime. Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. I learn something every day. That's cool. All right. So we're trying to solve here, right, for the 7x. How do we do that?
Do we like divide?
Close. Okay. So what I always like to do, right, is first identify, like, for instance, what variable you're solving for. What's the letter that we're solving for?
X.
X. Good. We're solving for this, right? So I want to try, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to isolate X. Isolate X means, like, get everything away from X, you know? And what I usually like to do is start with the thing that's furthest away from the X on the same side of it, okay? So we have,
18?
good, yeah. And what is 18 doing to the X at this point?
18 doesn't have X.
It does have an X, but what is it trying to do to it? Do you see this? What is it trying to do?
Like plus?
It's
They're
trying to
adding-
plus. It's trying to add. Right, so you're trying to add 18. So you're always in algebra going to do the opposite of what that is. So what's the opposite of adding 18?
Minus?
Good, minus 18. Nice. So we're going to do minus 18 here. But anytime you do a subtraction to one side, you got to do the subtraction to the other. Okay, so minus 18, minus 18. All right? So this is gonna go away. This is gonna go away. Do you know what 67 minus 18 is?
49.
Good. Yep. So this is gonna be 7x is equal to 49. All right. Last step. What else is happening to the x? What's the other thing happening to it?
It has 49.
Has 49 on the other side, but on this side, what's happening to the x? What's the number that's attacking it?
40. No, not 49. 7.
7. Good. And what is the 7 doing?
It's trying to multiply.
Trying to multiply. So what's the opposite of multiplying?
Division.
Good. Right, so we're going to divide by 7. Okay, divide by 7. That gets rid of the x. That gets rid of the 7 on the x. So we have x. And then what is this?
I think 7. Yeah, 7.
7. Good. So, yeah, 49 divided by 7 is 7. So your final answer is that x is equal to 7. Cool?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, dude. Nice. Let me give you a bond coin right here. 1 sec. It sucks to suck. You guys chill, dude. Who am I getting this to? This was to Riplaw. Yeah. Nice. Good job. Yeah. Let me see, dude. I gotta change the bandwidth on this. This TikTok is trying to like pull like 10 kilobytes. Like, you need to chill. 1 sec. Where's my settings on this? Is it in tools? Tutorials? No. No, that's my language. Notification center. Oh, here it
Hello.
is. What's going on, dude?
I'm doing good.
Nice, dude.
What about you?
Good. I'm doing. We're trying out live streaming on TikTok as well at the same time. 1 sec. I gotta close the TikTok stream down and then I gotta restart it because I gotta change the bandwidth on it. It wants to pull like a ridiculous amount of bandwidth, which I think is hurting my Discord and Twitch. Is the Twitch okay, or is the Twitch like kind of lagging? I'm seeing like 20% drop frames, which is like not good. We don't want 20% drop frames.
I don't know what a drop frames, you know.
Drop
I don't
frames
really
means
care
that
about
like 1 out of every. Ishy Fishy says it's okay though. Okay, I don't know. It says it's dropping
Yeah.
like. It looks fine. Looks fine on.
Yeah.
It looks fine. Okay, whatever. I'll just leave it. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, everything's good. Okay, cool. All right, leave it running. Show goes on. Let's see. All right. Teacup asks, how does quantum physics explain the behavior of subatomic particles? Man, this is what I need Rampton for, dude. Where's Rampton? Rampton spent a lot of time with us yesterday on the Golden Hour live stream. I had a lot of fun there. We had a lot of great questions. Oh, Teacup, you gotta let me know what prize you want. Because you won that. How does quantum mechanics? I honestly don't know that answer. Teacup. Let's see if Ransom comes by in the stream. I'll have him help with that. Like I'm more of like a plasma physics type person. Subatomic particles is a lot. Ethan, what's up? What's your question? Let's see.
Hopefully my question isn't too hard.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see how hard it is. You know, sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not. Okay, here we go.
I'm still enjoying the new controller I have.
Nice, dude. Yeah, the red one you won? You're enjoying the red controller that we got you? Sick, dude.
Yes, honestly,
Yeah, what's up, babe?
You wanna know what color I want for the next controller?
What do you want? What do you want for the next controller? Do you want the green one?
No, I don't want the green one. I want a blue one.
Ooh, a blue one. I have seen blue ones before. Do I have a blue one?
Yeah, if you can get one for me, if you can get one for me, that will be a dream come true.
Here, I'll put that in my Ethan's favorite color is blue. I'll put that. You know, my favorite color is gold, but before my favorite color was gold, it was blue. Yeah. I was a big fan of blue. Yeah.
Same
yeah. Ethan wants a blue controller. That's cool, man.
But I'll have to earn it. But what if I were to get 500 bond coins just for
500 bond? Yeah, I have to start making other tiers. Yeah, because you're already, I think, at 350 probably. 55. Yeah, you're already at 50 above the already original 300, which is a lot. That's crazy.
Sorry, just keep grinding off. What if you make me get to 500 points and then you give me a blue controller?
I could do something like that. Yeah, we could totally do that. Yes. We'll see. We'll see. Let me. I have a lot of meetings with some people this weekend that I'm trying to like get prizes and stuff from. All right, here we go. The diagram shows large equilateral triangles divided into 3 straight lines and 7 regions. This looks like the Mitsubishi logo. Do you guys know what Mitsubishi is? Anyone know what Mitsubishi is?
Not really. I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, here, I'll show it to you guys. Oh, why didn't this not grab the right window?
Oh, I have 52 coins.
Yeah? This is not grabbing the right window. One second. Yeah. Oh, weird. No. What the hell? Okay. One sec. I figure out this is not working. Web browsing. Web browser. Yeah, there we go. Grab that. There, thank you. Okay. It was grabbing the wrong screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, images. This was, oh yeah, Mitsubishi is what I want to look up. Yeah. Do you have these cars here? Do you have these cars in Belize? Do you have Mitsubishi? Hey, what's up, Philly? TikTok.
I don't really know about that.
They used to make a really dope car, which was called the Evolution, the Lancer Evo. If anyone ever knows that was a super dope car, like way back in the day. Like the Evo MR8. This thing was a beast. Yeah, dude. If you ever played like Need for Speed or whatnot, this was like my favorite car in Need for Speed. And then Mitsubishi like stopped making cool stuff. So oopsies. Okay, cool. Let's go back. All right. Okay, and now this is not streaming correctly. Yeah, he says, "Yo, car." Yeah, I know. One sec. I gotta get the web browser working correctly now. There we go. Okay. All right. So here, let's see. The 3 gray regions are equilateral triangles with side length of 5 centimeters, and the central black region is an equilateral triangle with side lengths of 2. Okay, so they're saying that this, okay, these have a length of 5, Ethan, right? And then we're saying that the black one here has a length of 2. Okay, then these are also 5.
Uh-huh. Do you really need Remington for this?
No, I think I should be able to do this one. Let's see. What is the side length? Oh, they want the side length of the original large triangle. Oh, that's cool.
All right.
This is not very hard. I don't think this is. Okay. 3 straight lines into 7 regions. Yeah. What is the length of the original triangle? 1 second. This is like, there's some geometry here I gotta figure out. Because like right off the bat, what do we see is, what's the length of this part of the triangle, Ethan? Do you know what this is? You know what this length is? I want you to try.
10?
No. So it's, this part is 5. This part is 5, right? But then you have an additional part here, which is 2.
12.
12, good. Yes. So I know that this whole length here, this one right here, this is equal to 12, okay? And then by the same virtue, right, this whole length here is also equal to 12.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, has to be a new question. Yeah. I can't answer that one. I have limits at some point. Let me think how this works. These are always tricky. There's some sort of like geometry trick to this. Like, because I see some cool stuff, because I see trapezoids. Like, really what I want to do, Ethan, is I want to figure out what this length is. You know, if I can figure out this length, then we're set. We're golden. Oh, interesting. Wait 1 sec. Equilateral triangles. Yes. Okay, 1 sec. I think I'm getting this. I believe this line and this line are parallel to each other, Ethan. Okay? Which means this angle must then equal this angle, right? I believe this line is parallel to this line, so this angle must equal this angle. Okay, so this is what's that called? What's that special thing called where it's like it's a parallelogram but it's square? I think it's called a rhombus. Is that called a rhombus? I think it's called a rhombus.
A rhombus is like it's like a square, but it's a little shape different.
Yeah, okay, so if this is 5 and this is 2, then this has to be 7, and this side must also be 7, and then this side must also be 7. Okay, so then this side must also be 7, right? Do you see how we make like a bunch of rhombi here, is what we do? That's actually pretty cool, right? So now, so what's the total length of the side now?
19.
Good. Is that the answer? Is the answer 19?
Yeah, it does say that.
Nice! See, I got it. That's a pretty good one. Okay, cool.
You do got geometry. You do actually know geometry.
I do know geometry. It's just like it's a lot of like sometimes like tricky rules is what it is, you know. So that's what gets me sometimes. That's okay. Here, one sec. Nice, dude. 1 sec. I wanna fix this scene real quick. Oh no, that scene did work now. Oh, weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, we'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. Okay, let's do the next question we got up here from that one kid. What's up, that one kid? Has that one kid? I think you've hit 10 bond coins in like 2 days or something. Like going through our Discord, you've been like speedrunning.
I asked a question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Did
then
you?
he just asked the question.
Where do you ask the question?
It's in help
In the
screenshot.
help screenshots, it's right there. Just look above.
Oh, okay. Okay, we'll get to it. Don't worry, we'll do it. Man, that's ugly.
My question is like,
What's up, that one
my
kid,
question
dude?
is, I don't understand what they mean by like the plus, like the line under the plus.
Oh, okay. Plus or minus? You mean is what we're saying? Yeah, that's
and
a,
then, like I don't know what the checkpoint is. Like, everything else I know, but except the plus and like the checkpoint above the number.
Oh, you talking about this shit right here? This thing right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
what
okay.
that is.
All good, brother. So this is called this right here is called plus minus is what it is. Okay. And what that means is that there's going to be 2 answers. So let me give you a little quick example. If we have, for instance, x is equal to 2 plus or minus 1, okay? That means that you have 2 different equations. You can have x is equal to 2 plus 1 or x is equal to 2 minus 1, okay?
So it's basically like It's like that thing in inequalities where it's like
Yes.
equal or like less than or equal to. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what the check thing is?
I'll get you. Yeah, I'll get to that. Yeah. So what would this be? What would, for instance, what would your answers for x is 2 plus or minus 1 be? What would the final answer be? What would I say it is?
Hold on a second.
You got it. Take your time. So remember that x
Maybe
equals 2 plus or minus 1. That's x equals 2 plus 1. What's 2 plus 1?
that's 3.
Good, man. Okay. And then the other solution is doing the minus, where you do x is 2 minus 1. What's 2 minus 1?
1.
1. Nice, dude. Okay. So I would say x is equal to 3 or 1. That's what this is like equivalent to. Do you see that?
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Like there are two different answers for x. Like x isn't just a single thing. X can be two things, you know? Okay. So then let's do the check mark. The check mark looks kind of weird, right? You're just like, what the fuck is this check mark thing? You're just like, uh-oh. This is called a radical, by the way. If you've ever seen that word before, radical, okay? That's what this is. And this also means, like, for instance, we call this the same thing as a square root, okay? Have you ever worked with square roots before?
I think it's like exponents, maybe.
It's like the inverse. So inverse means like the opposite. It's like the opposite of an exponent, okay? So here's a good example. If I have this as an exponent, 4 squared, right? What is that equal to? What is 4 squared?
16.
Good. See how that's like 4 times 4 is equal to 16, right? Okay. Now, what a square root does, which is different than square, this is called like squaring, right? A square root is the opposite of squaring. If I have, for instance, the square root of 16, I'm asking myself, what times itself twice, right, is equal to 16, okay? So you kind of just did that, right? What times itself gets you 16?
4 times 4.
Good. Yeah. So this would be equal to 4, all right? And this is there's kind of a cool relationship here, right? Okay. The square root of 16, right, which is the square root. We said that 16 was the same thing as 4 squared, right? What happens is anytime you have a square root and a square, those two things cancel each other out, okay? They go away. So this is why this is just equal to 4, okay? So you remember how we saw here the square root of 16 was 4, all right? And then 16 is the same thing as 4 squared. So the square root of 4 squared also just gets you 4. That's the important takeaway from this, okay? It's a little confusing though. It is confusing though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. That's honestly, I'm glad you're asking these questions and whatnot, because this is exactly what I love to do with this whole like Discord thing and whatnot. Like, I love buying you guys V-Bucks and whatnot. That's fun. You know, I love playing video games, but I really enjoy when like you get something where you're like, I never got this, my teacher never explained it right to me, or it just didn't click. And like I will try to find a way for it to click for you. So if it doesn't click in this way, please let me know. I'll find a way for it to make sense to you, you know. It's that's the whole point of this whole Discord. Anyways, okay. So let's apply that to your question you have here, right? Because now we've learned 2 new things, right? We've learned about the plus minuses, and we've learned about the square roots, okay? How would you solve this? What's the first thing you know to do?
I'll do 4 times 2 times 1.
Good, man. Yeah, let's do these things together.
1.
Good. So yeah, so let's do this like here. I'm gonna put this on a new board so that we can just see it. All right. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna rewrite what we have. So we still have this, but now we have 9, and then this is 4 times 2 times 1, which is what? 8. Right. Good. Okay, and then 2 times 2 is 4. Great. Okay. What's the next thing? What is the next thing that I do?
8 minus 1.
8 minus 1. I think you mean 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8 here, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
It's okay, dude. I get like super dyslexic sometimes with like numbers, or just like even, I don't know, at the gym. Like I'll like be putting like the wrong weights on. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, yeah, it's okay. 9 minus 8. Yes, good. This goes away. Or no, I want this one. That's the soundboard I want. Okay. This goes away, and now this all becomes 1. Okay. Now, this is where we're getting to the first new thing that we learned. Okay, right? Which is trying to like figure out what this like checkmark 1 thing is, or we say like the square root of 1. Okay. Let's try to remember from before. What does it mean if I ask what the square root of a number is?
It means like the number times itself to get the product.
Good. Perfect. Yes. Excellent, dude. So what times itself gets me 1?
1 times 1.
Just 1. Yeah, right? 1 times 1 is 1. You know, that's a pretty good one to know. So this square root of 1 is just going to equal 1.
Nice.
Okay? So I'm going to get rid of this. We don't need the check mark anymore. We can just write a 1 here. Okay? All right? Okay. So now we're to here, okay? What did we learn about this plus minus thing? What happens when we have like a plus minus thing?
Means we would have 2 answers.
Good. You're going to
One
have
would be
2
from
different
3
equations.
minus 1.
Good. Very good. Very good, dude. Yes. So you have one where we use the plus. So that's going to be negative 3 plus 1 over 4. Or we're going to say x is equal to negative 3 minus 1 over 4. Okay? Oh, yeah. Okay. So let's try to evaluate these. Let's do this one first. What's negative 3 plus 1 over 4? Maybe do this part first. What is negative 3 plus 1?
Negative 2.
Good. So this is negative 2 over 4. And then do you know how to simplify this? This is a fraction you can simplify.
Negative 2 over 4. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do that.
It's okay. So when we simplify fractions, this is cool. We're teaching you like all these like, I call these like core concepts, because these are like the building blocks of math that you need to know in order to do more math. Do you play any like video games? That one kid? Well, you play Fortnite, I guess, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. So just like in Fortnite, right? In order to like make buildings and walls and shit and whatnot, you need wood, right? You need wood or stone or something. It's kind of the same in math. In order to do higher level math things, you need these building blocks. And so in this case, it's like knowing how to reduce a fraction, knowing how to take a square root, knowing how to do an exponent. And if your teacher does a shit job of teaching you it, you know, in class, and you don't understand it, it only gets worse as you get older, because then you're learning harder math, but you still don't have like the foundation. It's like trying to build a house on like a shitty like foundation, like if on a swamp or something. Like the house the more bricks you put on the house, it's just gonna eventually just fall into the whatever, the swamp. You don't want that. Anyways, okay. When we reduce a fraction, what I want to see here is what number goes into both the top and the bottom number. Like, is there something I can divide the top and bottom by?
Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, I know how to
Yeah.
do that. I thought since it was a negative number, it would be different.
Oh, no. It's the same. No, you can just deal with the negative later.
So it would be 1/2.
Negative 1/2, right? So this would be 1/2, but then keep the negative. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're dividing by 2, okay? Negative 2 over 2 is just negative 1. And then 4 over 2, that's just 2. So you get negative 1 over 2, which is the same thing as just like negative 1/2. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, then how do we do this one? We got 1 down. We're 50% of the way there.
Negative 3 minus 1. So
Good.
Negative 4.
Negative 4 over negative 4. Or negative 4 over 4, sorry. So what's that going to be?
Negative 1.
Good, dude. Nice.
Nice. Perfect.
Sick, man. That'll help you out. Did you learn some shit from that? You know?
Thanks.
Yeah, you're very welcome,
I
dude.
just have like one more question.
What's up, dude?
I was told, like, I was
Ethan,
trying to get,
chill.
like, a prize.
Ethan, chill. Ethan. Let me
When
hold.
I could get that.
Sorry, what? What was your question? That one kid?
I was told I could get like a prize. Do you
Yes.
know when I would get that?
Right after this. Well, give me like an hour or two because I gotta do this stream and then I gotta do the Roblox stream. But after that, yes, DM me what you want. I think you did already. Did you DM me? You want V-Bucks? Is that what you wanted?
I think so, maybe.
It's any sort of like $10 gaming gift card. So if you want a $10 Xbox gift card, $10 PlayStation gift card, Steam, Nintendo. I commonly give out
Then I'll
V-Bucks
take,
because people like V-Bucks. But
how do you take like the Roblox one?
or Roblox, yes. Or I can do I think it's like 800 Robux or something. Is like 10 bucks. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally cool. Just DM me. Send me a DM. Be like, hey, Dr. Gold, I got the tier 1 prize. Can I get the Robux? And then I'll send it to you later tonight. Cool.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome, dude. Nice. For those of you watching on TikTok, yeah, so we have a Discord server where you can earn points for participating in the streams here, asking homework questions, showing that you got good grades in your school, or we also have like a fitness challenge where if you have any sort of like health app that tracks your steps and you show that you walk at least 7,000 steps 4 days a week, I also give you points. And then when you get enough points, you can cash those points in for different types of gift cards. We eventually have higher levels where you can get physical prizes. Some of the most successful students in our Discord have won things like Xboxes, PlayStation 5s, laptops. We gave away an Oculus headset. I just mailed someone a gaming desk. Lots of cool stuff. Just like stick around, and you can get a lot of prizes. It's cool. So, and yeah, if you need the link for our Discord, it's in our profile. Also here, I can probably post it in the chat. Where's my mouse? I have so many mice these days. Here, let's put it's discord.gg/actualedu. That's our Discord link that you can go to. You can join there. Okay. Ethan, what's up? What were you gonna say? Sorry, I was trying to listen to the other guy. You're good. What's up, Ethan?
Nah, it was my fault. I was interrupting. But
It's okay.
I was just
You're
saying.
good.
I was just saying that he was not eligible enough to get a prize since he asked a question.
He is eligible. Yeah, he is eligible now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He had gotten the 10 bond coins pretty easy in like the 2 weeks, but the last requirement I always make is that you have to ask at least one question here on the stream. I do that for a couple of reasons. I do it to make sure that people don't create alts. Some people create tons of alt accounts and just try to speed run through the tier 1 stuff, but eventually, like, if I hear the same voice on the Discord or on the stream, I'm just like, okay, I know you're creating an alt. And also, like, the main point of this whole Discord is to help you out with school. I like to have fun. I like to play video games. I love to do all that. That's a great, also awesome part of what we do. But the main mission of what I do is to get you guys better grades. And, like, Ethan, you're a great example of that, right? You have, like, the best grades you've ever had, right? In your classes now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and
almost every month I show that.
Pardon?
Almost every month I show a good grade.
Yeah, dude, I love that. That's another thing. You can get points on our Discord for just showing that you're doing well in school. So if you're already doing well in school, come get free points, you know? If you're not, let me help you out. That's what we do. I have tons of students in this Discord who, you know, have started with like C's and B. Like Obama's a great example of that. Obama started with like C's in algebra. Now he has A's. And he doesn't even really ask that many questions, you know, but he shows up to every stream we do. And I know that he's, you know, subconsciously learning through like being at the streams. And so that's the whole point of it. Yeah, awesome.
So we got 2 more questions now. We got 2 more questions until Roblox time.
We got a couple questions. Yeah. I want to do teacups. I want to do Bob's. I'm gonna do Bob's real quick here. Bob, what's up? Come up to the stage, Bob.
He always asks the challenging questions.
Well, Bob asks, you know, they're challenging, but you know, they're calculus questions. Like Bob is a great example of someone who, you know, is in kind of a challenging class, calculus, and has homework questions that, you know, he benefits from like me going through. That's Bob is my ideal like candidate for what this whole thing is. You know, I want you guys to ask questions about what you're doing in your class so I can help you in your class. You know, if you're bored because your class is easy, ask harder stuff, and that's what Teacup does, and you do. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Bob? Okay, cool.
I'm
All right.
just gonna be quiet.
You're good. All right, Bob. Let's see. This looks like a related rates question, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. A cylindrical barrel with a diameter of 2 feet is collecting rainwater, as shown below. The water drains through a valve at the bottom. Okay, so there's a hole here that they're not drawing. Okay, so we got something, and there's some water coming out. Okay. The rate of change of the height of the water barrel is this. Oh, that's cool. They at least tell you DHDT. Sometimes they'll just say it's changing this, and then you have to recognize that it's DHDT. Your teacher was nice here. They gave it to you. Okay. Okay. And they also give you the equations, man. This is like the most hand-holded, like, related rates question ever. They're just like spoon-feeding this to you, which is nice.
No, because this is like she took it from the AP test. So
This is the AP test? They spoon-feed it to you like this? Really? Damn.
like the teacher's not supposed to give it to us, but like she gives it to us.
Yeah.
And she tells
Oh,
us
okay. Okay, yeah, because I'm like, dude, this is like, like, usually they would just say this, they wouldn't tell you this, and then they wouldn't tell you this. They would make you figure out this, but okay. All right. Relay rates, I always like to write out what rate we're given. So we're given dH dt is equal to -1/10 square root of h. And then I always like to say, what rate are we trying to find, okay? It looks like here we're trying to find the rate and change of the volume of the water, okay? So I'm looking for dV dt, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, so when I see the rate I'm looking for and the rate that I have, I want an equation that relates those two rates. That's why it's called related rates. I know. I need the, like, the ba-dum-tsh, like, soundboard thing. The corny joke. All right. Cool. All right, so they also, they hold your hands here because they tell you an equation that relates V and H. What is that equation? What equation relates the volume and the height?
Pi r squared h.
Yeah, good. It's this, right? Okay. So I have V is equal to pi r squared h. Okay. All right. When you get your equation here, you want to make sure that the only variables that are there is the rate you're given variable and the rate you're looking for variable, right? So the rate I'm given is h. I'm glad that's there. Nice. And the rate I'm looking for, v. Technically, this r is not one of those variables. So usually I would need to get rid of this variable somehow by, like, the typical one with the cone is you end up like doing some relationship between the height and the radius, and this becomes like similar triangles, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But this one is easy because it's a cylinder. So because the radius does not change in a cylinder, right? The radius is always just going to be 1 foot, right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I can just get rid of this shit. I'm just saying, this is just one. Okay. Okay. So now I already have this. Okay. So the next thing to do in order to figure out what dV dt is to do what?
1 dV dt.
Good. It's to take the derivative of everything, right? So yeah, 1. So the derivative of v is 1, but then but what did you derive? You did dV dt. So that's dV dt is equal to pi dH dt. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, they say find the rate of change when the height of the water is 4 feet. So they say when h is equal to 4. Because you know that dH dt, right, is -1/10 square root of h. Okay?
Yeah.
So this is pi -1/10 square root of h. When h is 4, right? This becomes -pi/10. And this goes back to what that one kid was going through, right? The check mark, right? Square root of 4, that's just 2, because 2 times 2 gets me the 4. So this is times 2, so this is -pi/5. And then they want units for this, right? What are the units for this?
Feet.
So let's think. We're solving for dV dt. So that's a change in
feet.
volume. Yeah, what's volume measured in?
Cube.
Good, feet cubed. So this is feet cubed per, what was the unit for time? Seconds. Feet cubed per seconds, okay? Cool. Okay, when the height of the water is 3 feet, is the rate of change of the height of water with respect to time increasing or decreasing? Okay. So this is kind of interesting. So they're saying, is the change of the height of the water positive or negative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not going to be dHdt, right? What is that going to be?
dVdt.
So wait, okay. So okay, here we go. The rate of the change of the height of the water, okay? That's dHdt. But I want to know whether dHdt is increasing or decreasing, okay?
Yeah.
So if I want to know whether dHdt is getting bigger or getting smaller, right? What do I have to do to it?
Derive it.
You got to derive it again, okay? So that's another derivative with respect to time. So what you're figuring out is d squared h dt. You're figuring, or dt squared, sorry. You're figuring out the second derivative, okay? All right. So dHdt is already given as this. It's 1 over 10 square root of h, okay? Sorry, that's, so let me move this over 1 second. Okay. So we need to take the derivative of this. What's that going to be?
Negative 110 times 1/2 h to negative 1/2.
Good. Yeah, exactly, right? So I like to rewrite this as a, as an exponent, just because I hate square roots. Like, they're just evil. No. So yeah, drop the power. So that becomes negative 1/10 times 1/2 times h to the minus 1/2. Okay, good. So that's going to be negative 1 over 20, and then that's 1 over the square root of h, right? Okay. So this is always going to be what? Positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative, good. So if the derivative is negative, right, that means the rate must be what? Increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
Decreasing. Good. Okay. Decreasing. And then, yeah, the reasoning is that the second derivative of h is negative. You know, the derivative of the derivative. Okay, at time t equals 0, the height of the water is 5 feet. Use separation of variables to find an expression for h in terms of t. Okay. Fuck, how are we going to do that? Oh, okay. We're going to use this, okay? That's cool. Love it. Okay. So we know that the derivative of h with respect to t is this, but we want to know what the function h is. Just regular. Okay. So how do we do that? This actually they call it separation of variables. Got to find the integral. Yeah. But in doing the integral, I need to make sure that all of one variable is on one side and all of one variable is on the other. Okay. So I need to put this over here. I need to put this over here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, 1 second. Let me see make it real quick. Okay, cool. All right, so we have dh over the square root of h is equal to negative 1/10 dt. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This looks kind of weird, right? So so now we're going to integrate both sides, okay? So I'm going to have the integral of h to the 1/2 to the negative 1/2 dh, and then this is going to be negative 1/10 integral of dt. Okay, what is this integral going to become?
H to the positive 1/2 over 1/2.
Good. Yes. Right. Raise the power, divide by it. So this is h to the 1/2 over 1/2. Okay, plus c. Don't forget the constant c. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then this one is just going to become, what's the integral of dt?
T.
Good. It's t. So this is negative 1 over 10 t. Okay, cool. All right. So now we almost have an expression for it. So what do they say? They say, let's figure out c real quick, where it says, okay, at time t equals 0, the height is 5. Okay. So that tells me, right, when t is equal to 0, h is equal to 5, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we can plug that into here to then solve for what C is, okay? So if T is 0, right, this is just going to go away.
Yeah.
And we're going to have 5 to the 1/2 over 1/2 plus C is equal to 0. Okay? So, okay.
Mhm.
So 5 to the 1/2 plus C equals 0, right? Or actually, sorry. So no. 5 to the 1/2 plus 1/2 C is equal to 0. Okay?
Mhm.
Oh, this is just super messy. I don't like this one. C is equal to the square root of 5 times 2. 2 squared of 5. Okay?
Yeah.
You see that? Like, if all right, actually, wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Is it
I think
negative?
it's right.
Is it negative?
Wait. Yeah, negative square root of 5, right?
Wait 1 sec.
Because it's
Negative 2 squared of 5. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's C. Okay, good. I'm like losing my brains here. Okay. All right. So this is ugly. So this is h to the 1/2 over 1/2 minus 2 square root of 5 equals negative 1 over 10 times t, right? Okay. So move this over. Okay. H to the 1/2 over 1/2 is equal to negative 1/10 t plus 2 square root of 5. Multiply through by a half, okay? H to the 1/2 is equal to negative 1/20 plus square root of 5, okay? And then now we square both, you know, that how we get rid of a square root, right? Is we square both sides?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the t here. Okay. So then h is equal to, here, I'm going to say square root of 5 minus 1 over 20 t squared, which if they want you to expand this, right, this is just FOIL. So this is 5 minus square root of 5 over 10t plus 1 over 40 t squared. Ew, that's so gross. Is that the answer?
Wait, why wouldn't the 1 over 20t get square rooted?
Wait, which one's gonna? What do you mean square rooted? Sorry.
The one that's in the
This one right here.
Yeah.
So that's getting squared. I don't think it's getting square rooted, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Right? Because yeah, what I did was I squared both sides, right,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get this to be h. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dude. I'm not gonna forget your bond coin this time, though, dude. I'm getting it. I know. I'm like, can't be fooled 3 times. All right, nice. Good job, dude.
Oh, I think you can pull 3. I think you pulled 3 times at this point because you forgot mine. I think.
I did forget yours. 1 sec. I get too excited with you guys answering your questions. I forget to reward you guys. Here, let me do.
So you've been fooled. You've been fooled. 2
I've been
times in a row
fooled,
now.
dude. No. Oh no. Oh yes, I got you, Ethan.
I even just realized this when you were doing Val 1 Kid's question, but I never even.
It's okay. Oh yeah, we got a question on the TikTok. This is crazy. Teacup, can I answer this one real quick? I've never had anyone ask a question on TikTok yet. I think it's pretty cool.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
We have a chat. There's a chat. There's a I'll 1 sec. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. TikTok has their their own little like creator dashboard thing, which is pretty cool. Where's a picture? I have a picture somewhere I've done. Yeah, here you go. If you guys want to see like what my my war room looks like right now, let's go to like web scene. Why is it not showing? There we go. This is my current like desktop setting. So yeah, down here on the right, there's a TikTok studio thing as well. So I'm running all of the streaming stuff on that monitor, so I can see the chats and whatnot. And then I have all the Discord stuff on the left, and then there's a projection below, so I can see like what's actually being displayed.
Honestly, that looks like a cool setup.
It is, except it gets very like hot because this is all in a closet, and it's in a closet. This is all in a big closet. This used to be like where I put my clothes, I took all my clothes out.
I told you.
Yeah, right. Teacup knows the closet. Teacup has seen the closet on like the Zillow profile or something, right?
No, the only reason I knew it was in a closet was because like the first time I joined, you said it was in a closet, and then you
Yes.
waited
have a closet like that. My
Yeah,
closet
dude.
is so small, I can't fit much in there other than clothes.
Honestly, there's a big reason why I rented this apartment is because I saw this closet. I'm like, oh, I'm about to make that my studio. I'm about to like not put clothes in it. This is for like a girl who has a lot of shoes. I was like, nah, I'm gonna put like 3 computers, 5 monitors. Like, I'm just gonna make this thing into like a heat bath. Anyways, crazy.
That's a lot of people.
What's up, dude?
About the good grades thing, I have to post a test grade for next month.
Yeah.
Will you give me credit for this one when I showed you like what I did for math?
Was that a test or was that like a homework question? That's key thing. They gotta be tests. Where is my 1 sec? Why is this not?
That was a little bit of a quiz thing because like that was in class.
Okay. 1 sec. Why is this not loading? 1 sec. Do I gotta exit this one?
But I
Okay.
guess I can upload like a math test for next month.
Yeah, do that. You're good. You'll be good, dude. You're good. 1 sec. All right, let me see. Can you please explain the right-hand rule for physics? Someone said, can you explain the right-hand rule for physics? 3 of them. Are there 3 right-hand rules for physics? Are there? I know there's,
I don't
let's like look this up. I'm actually curious now.
I don't know about physics much.
Let me see. I know at least 2 of them. I'm wondering what this 3rd one is. The right-hand rules for physics. I want to know all 3. Let's see if there's 3. I know there's 2. There's the curly one, and then there's this one, the gang sign. Okay, here we go. Oh, are you talking about all 3 for E and M? That's a good one. I do like that. Yeah. Okay. That right-hand rule? Yeah, okay. Trying to think the best way to explain this. I kind of like this diagram. It's a kind of a cool picture, actually. I'm gonna take this. I like this dude's image. What do they say? Great artists, something, better artists steal or something? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Yes. So, actually, this is actually cool. Teacup, this has to do with what you're asking about, which are like vectors and matrices and whatnot, okay? Anytime you have, for instance, let's say, here, I'm gonna use the same colors he uses. Let's say I have a vector A being crossed with a vector B, okay? What happens, Tika, we'll make this part of your question. What happens when I have a vector crossed with another vector? Do you know what happens? Bum bum. Is this working? Should be working. Teacup.
Hi, yes, hello.
Yes, good. Here, we're gonna make this your question because, like, I know you know how to multiply matrices, but I think it's important for you to know vectors. Do you know what vectors are, Teacup? By the way, I think you do.
Point graph.
Good, graph. Yes, they are a it's a line that has a magnitude, like a length, and it also has a direction. Okay, so you can think of it like an arrow. It's like how long is the arrow and like where's the arrow pointing. Okay, that's what a vector is. All right. Ripple asks, where's my PC? All the PCs are underneath the table. Yeah, that's where they generate all the heat. That's why my feet are all toasty. Okay.
Oh, you have a fan.
No
Pardon?
way, no way.
Yeah, a white fan you showed. It gives the heat, something like that. You
Oh,
showed, like, a
yeah.
white fan.
Yeah, so I have a fan above the doorway here. And what that does is that pulls the hot air that rises, it pulls it out of the closet. And then in doing that, that creates a vacuum pressure that then pulls in cold air underneath. Yeah. That's actually a cool concept we could do as well at some point. It does get warm. I have a temperature gauge here, and it's already saying 78.6, which I'm not even playing any video games right now. The second I start firing up like Warzone or something, that thing will crank to like 90 or like 100 degrees. And then this is a sauna at that point, you know? Okay. So, yeah. If we have 2 vectors being crossed with each other, okay, Teacup, they end up forming another vector, okay? That's what's called a cross product, for instance. Yes, I can't unmute you, Omega. Just let's see. Is your audio fixed though?
Yeah, I was my audio.
Okay, you're good. Yeah. Don't worry. It's yeah. Anytime I hear myself in someone else's audio and then it's on the stream, I have to just like serve just so to keep my own sanity. Otherwise, I hear myself.
Wait,
You're
can
fine.
Can you hear me through? Your
I can hear myself slightly through your mic. I can. Do you have headphones on?
Audio. Yeah, I have them. I have them up pretty high. Is it better now?
Okay, that's better. Yeah, you're good. You're good, man. You're good.
Okay.
All right.
It's like whenever I turn my audio really up, like how I'm doing now.
Yeah,
It does that.
I can tell. Yeah, there's probably like. Do you have open ear headphones? Do you have open headphones? Do you know the difference? It's okay.
You mean like earbuds? Or I have like a headset.
Headset, yeah, but is your headset? So there's a thing called a closed back headset and an open backed headset. I'll explain that after that. Here, I'll explain it after this. Yeah, it's cool. I love audio stuff, so I'm happy to explain it to you. Okay. But getting back to vectors. Okay, so let's remember, Teacup. Do you remember the dot product of two vectors? It's okay if you don't. He says, no. Okay, all right. Here, we're gonna do a whole little lesson on this. Okay. I made a TikTok on this one, so my TikTok fans know about this. Okay, if you have a vector A, let's say that points in this direction, and then let's say you have a vector B that's pointing in like this direction. Okay, let's say this is B. Okay, and this is A. The dot product of these two measures the amount of vector A, which is pointing in the same direction as B. Okay? So that would be like this amount. Do you see that? It's kind of like the shadow, for instance, right?
Yes.
See how like this kind of like makes like a shadow on it, right? Yeah. So it takes good. It takes that amount, so the amount of this that's in the direction of this, and then it multiplies that amount by the length of B as well. And that gets you what's called a scalar. Scalar is a fancy word for it's just a number. What were you saying, Teacup?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is why this is called the scalar product, or they call this the dot product, okay? So what happens is like you get two vectors, so things with magnitude and direction, you dot product them together, and you get a scalar. You get a number, okay? It's kind of like the little conversion thing, okay? There's a whole equation for this, which I can go into later at some point. If you have the cross product of two vectors, okay, what that does is that measures the amount of A that is parallel to B. Or, sorry, perpendicular to B, sorry. So let's say we had, let's say A was, no, let me get this. Okay. Let's say A was pointing this way, okay? And let's say that B is pointing this way, okay? The cross product measures the amount of A that is perpendicular to B, okay? Which in this case is all of it. You see how like all of this is completely perpendicular to B?
Yes.
Okay, good. And it multiplies those two things together, like the length, it's the amount of A that's perpendicular to the length of B, okay? And then it gets you, instead of a scalar, it gets you a new vector, C, okay? Which would be here. Do you see something special about C? What is C in relation to B that it's also in relation to A?
No, not.
Yeah, no, you got it. You got it.
Oh.
Yes, it's perpendicular to both. Do you see that C is perpendicular to this, but it's also perpendicular here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's the important thing. C, which is the vector product or the cross product of A and B, that is that's a new vector that is perpendicular to both A and B. Okay. Cool. So once we know that, there's an order to things, because do you see how, for instance, Teacup, that this also would, for instance, be perpendicular to both, right?
Yes.
This is technically what we call minus C. So you might be wondering, like, how do I know which one it is, right? How do I know it's the one going up or the one going down? Okay. The way to do that is to use what they call the right hand rule. Okay. And then here's what the right hand rule says. Okay. There we go. I like this picture. It's a good one. Yeah. I think it's from Wikipedia. Like Wikipedia. All right, let's paste her in. Okay. This is what the right-hand rule says. Okay. If you use your pointer finger, right, as A, and your middle finger as B, and you point them like this, then wherever your thumb is pointing, that will be C, which is A cross B. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
Kind of. Okay, so I want you to try it out, right? Okay, so do you see how, like, if my index finger is pointing to the right, and then we say that my middle finger is pointing into the page? Do you see that? If, like, we point into the page, which way does your thumb point?
It would point. Wouldn't it point diagonal?
So let's see. Right. So let's
Oh,
point
point upwards.
It points up. Yeah. This is a very important concept, Teacup, that you're going to use not only in math, but you're going to use it in physics. Like, you use this right-hand rule a ton in physics.
I hate it.
Yeah. This is what you were saying, Omega?
I gotta get off. I might mute up. I'm just gonna join the recess chat.
Okay, cool. We'll see you in recess. You're good, dude. Okay. Yeah. So that's the right-hand rule. That tells you how two things cross. Okay. There are a couple of laws in physics that also use this cross product. One of them is, for instance, is torque. Torque is equal to R cross F, is what we say. Have you heard of torque before, Teacup?
Yes.
What do you know is torque? What is torque?
Isn't it the amount of force required to move something?
Yeah, kind of like it's like the force required to, like, rotate something is what it is. Okay. So let's say, for instance, you have a doorknob or something, right? Or actually, let's say you have a door, right? Let's say we're, like, looking down at.
How do I open it?
How do we open the doors, right? Do you see how you... So, let's say we have a door, okay, which is, like, this wide, right? I'm looking top down. I'm looking at the top from it, okay? And I apply a force to the door, okay? Do you see how you could apply a force, for instance, you could apply a force at the end of the door or, like, towards the center of the door?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Where you apply that force, that ends up being what R is, okay? So, let's say this is, like, R1, okay? And then let's make this one a different one. This is like R2, okay? The torque ends, and this is like let's say force 2, and then this is force 1. All right. So if I apply a force here at this radius, okay? But this is a good question. Which way does the torque point in this case? If it's R cross F. You use the finger rule.
Up.
So it's R cross F. So R is your index, F is your middle.
Yeah.
Which way is your thumb point?
The thumb point up. I don't know. I'm confused.
It's okay. All right. Let's say thumb. Oh, sorry. Index finger to the right. Okay. Middle finger points up. Okay. Do you see how your thumb points at you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's where, like, for instance, torque in this case, which would be this T, this would be pointing out of the page towards you. And the way they show that on a graph is they put a circle and a dot, okay? This means out of the page.
Yeah.
There's a different thing for something being in the page, okay? They do like this. They do this. This means into the page. This is how, like, we deal with, like, stuff in 3 dimensions, but in a 2D way, okay? And the way I like to remember that the cross is into the page, it's like shooting, like, a bow and arrow, right? You know, like, you would see, like, the crosshair of the bow, like, going in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the whole way they like remember it. But yeah, so that's where that comes from. Okay, cool, awesome. This is a whole other concept we can go into at some point. Torque's a great one, but I think what IDK was asking in TikTok was the right-hand rule for physics. He's talking about the electromagnetic ones. So there is this one. There is F is equal to Q, V cross B. There is F is equal to I, L cross B. And then there is what what's the other one? I think it's B is equal to mu naught I. Yeah, B is equal to mu naught I over 2 pi r. But there's a rule for this one. What is it?
Wow, we're 20 minutes after.
I know. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna wrap this up real quick. This is I cross R is what this is. Let me think about that. I cross R. Yeah, I think this is like B sub R is what it is. Okay. But the other way to do the right hand rule is that instead of doing the 3 fingers, you can do what they call is just like the thumb and like the curling of your other fingers. So they're like curling this. So if your thumb goes up, right, for current, then the magnetic field curls around. So this is cool. Like a current of wire carrying electricity creates a magnetic field that's in like a circular pattern like this around the wire. There's some cool. This is why you can create electromagnets. For instance, have you ever created an electromagnet, Teacup?
Yes.
Like you run a current through something and it creates like a magnet. This is also how like railguns work. Like railguns work like this. They run a lot of current through some coils and that creates a magnetic field. The same thing can be said for this is ooh, Jesus, what is that? Oh, no. Let's move this over to the other page. This right here is a little bit more of a complicated topic, IDK. This is what's called I think this is Faraday's law. That's what this is. And this has to do with like changing magnetic flux causing a current to happen. So just as like running a current through a wire can create a magnetic field, a changing magnetic field can create a current in a wire. This is how actually electric motors work. That's a whole other topic I can go to at some point. Like electric engines work based on these 2 principles, which is pretty cool. Anyways, all right. I hope that one helps you out. Teacup, you learned a little bit about vector products, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, love it, dude. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sick. All right, there we go. It's a good productive office hours. I had a good time learning with you guys. I had some fun. We had a good first stream on TikTok. What do we get? 31 total views. That's actually higher than I get on Twitch. Twitch, I think I get like 23, 24. I'll take.
Crazy.
That's crazy, dude. Wow. Come on, Twitch, get your shit together. But then again, I have a lot of followers. I think I have like 13,000 followers on, or 11,000 followers on TikTok. I only have like 500 on Twitch, so that makes sense. It's hard. It's hard to get big in Twitch unless like you're a girl in a hot tub, like I don't know, like licking things. I don't know. Anyways, good job. Okay, cool, sweet. All right. Nicholas G joined. What's up, Nicholas G? Is that Nick? Is that you, Aspect? Is that Dark Aspect? Is that you, dude? Anyways, okay, cool. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to office hours. Had a lot of fun. We'll have another stream on Monday. Starts 2 hours earlier, 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Any other cool things? Anyone do anything dope this weekend? Anyone do anything like super cool? Always like to like hear what you guys are doing. 1 second, I need to keep broadcasting that. So many monitors. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So, what we do after office hours is we do what's called recess, where I play games with you guys. Today is Roblox Friday, so we're gonna play some Roblox. I think people are talking about new games. I heard Blox Fruit. I like Blox Fruit.
Wars.
Which one? What's called Wars? Oh, did I even?
Doors.
Oh, we played Doors last weekend. We've played so much Doors. You
Yeah,
guys
not doing doors again.
Yeah, we gotta chill on Doors. Let's give a week break for Doors, please. I played so much Doors.
No.
Is there another game you guys like to play that isn't Doors?
Doors.
They're like Doors. There's got to be some other games out there, no? Someone in the chat.
Other games.
What are the other types of games that you guys like to play?
Nothing else, just Doors.
Just Doors, he says.
Okay, guess you can't play with us.
Oh damn, dude. All right, here. Let me end the TikTok live stream. Peace, guys. All right. I've gone live for 83 minutes. Yes, correct. I know I did that. Good job. All right. Why is this? It's not working. Wait, one sec. Sorry. Yes. Do you want to work today, girl? One sec. I'm trying to get the streaming PC to work so that we can start that one. Yes. Today.
How many PC do you have?
I have 2 running right now, and then I have a laptop I run as well sometimes. But yeah, so I
only
have.
got one.
Pardon?
I only got one.
Some people don't even have a PC. You know, that's the other crazy thing. Like some people don't even
I have
have.
a laptop.
He's got a laptop. We're trying to get him a better laptop. We really are, dude.
No, you aren't.
Yes, we are, dude. We are, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Why is OBS? Where is this? One sec. Discord's just like Discord's not happy with me. I have so many things running.
Huh? Too much stuff, huh?
I do. All right. Let me set it up. Okay, we're gonna do Roblox Friday.
God, if it's doors.
Roblox
No,
Doors Friday,
no.
maybe.
No,
No.
we're gonna take a break from doors. We're taking a little break from doors. We gotta take a little break. Unless there's
Yeah.
like a new
Wait, what-
version of doors. Is there a new version of doors yet?
No, not really. Not really.
Yeah.
It's
Let's.
doors.
It's just a ripoff.
What's it called? Okay, let me start the streaming. Start. Good. I don't know why Discord's just not working
What
today.
if we play a different? What if we play the fighting simulator again? The
The fighting simulator was cool. I like that. That was a cool game.
What if we play that again?
Yeah,
There
we
was so
could.
much action.
We could play that one. Okay, let's raid the channel. What's you know what I like is what's here. I'm gonna raid the channel. So if you guys are still watching in the Actual Education stream, we're gonna take you over to Actual Gaming. That's where we play video games and whatnot. So also everyone else in the stage, if you guys want to come over to Recess, we'll talk there with stuff. Okay. All right, we're gonna raid. Let's do it. Okay. What's up, Omega? And then let me close the stage. Good. Okay, that's going. Okay. And then let's see. I do
So I'm
not.
here.
You're here. Good. All right. I don't know why. One sec. My Discord does not want to run today. Just hanging at 0, dude. Still. There we go. Discord. Abort! Abort! He says, abort! One sec. This'll load. Okay. What was that one game? Not Neighborhood Wars. What, you know which one I'm talking about? The one, not the shooting one, but the one where like we have like the pickaxes and stuff.
Is
What?
it the Epic Games you're talking about?
No, it's not Epic Minigames.
I don't know which game you're talking about then.
One sec. I probably have it in my favorites list. Let me check it. And then here, let me
Maybe,
start streaming this on the Discord. Okay. Stream, go live. That's live. Okay, good. That's live. All right, we got them all. Okay, then I'm gonna close this one down. We don't need that anymore. Stop with that.